Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the other side of the Beehive, episode 203. It's your weekly boys wearing the sneaks. We got the Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican with us, Mr. Host from the Beanzzz and Rice podcast.
By the way, the greatest fucking nickname ever.
Yeah,
Thank
dude.
you. I
Yeah.
appreciate
It
Right?
rolls off your tongue. Doesn't matter what the season is.
Yeah.
It has a cadence to it.
Someone gave you that?
Yeah.
Who did?
Well, they would just call me Butter Pecan, and then I just Puerto Rican, so I just added that to the end.
God damn, dude. Do we have to come up with our own?
Well, you're supposed to let somebody give you a nickname, but I'm sure the nicknames in the pod world we can't say on the fucking
Yours is Long Ball Simmons.
or long
You have
balls.
LLA.
Yeah, you guys gave me LLA.
Yeah.
Ladies love Angel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when I did their pod.
Yo, did you fucking ride your crotch rocket here?
No, dude.
Oh,
No, he's
I,
he's
what's all
Deadpool.
these?
I got-
they got
too much
tags
Listen,
on?
hold
You
on.
worry about getting in a
Well,
fucking.
you know how the
You get jumped in by the Rough Riders.
well, you know, how that Power Ranger died. So now I'm like in the mood. You know what I mean?
Say.
No, you're Deadpool who listened to way too much reggae. That's what you look like.
Dude,
This is the greatest, right?
I bought it and then I took it home and then I put it on. I'm like, oh, this looks like I'm riding my bike wherever I go.
Stop. Drop. Except for you had a four-wheeler. You didn't have the skills to ride the two-wheeler, right? You were that one guy in
They have a
there.
four-wheeler in the music video.
They do. That's why I say it, yeah.
I used to have one. Sold it, dude.
And you rode it one time.
No, that's more of a.
You were
I have
flipping
to-
it, right?
No, but
Oh.
no. But that, but that's more of a. I need a group to go and ride. I'm not gonna go ride it to the dunes by myself.
Well, go make friends.
It's hard.
It
I'm
is
just
hard when you're like,
Brown.
no, you said that. I didn't say that.
Dude, everybody thought I was going through a
They
midlife
see you
crisis.
pull into the dunes, ride that shit. The cops are all, yeah, follow that guy. Make sure you take his tags. And I mean, come on, man.
Yo, by the way, are you, when it comes to the tax for the, because you got to have tax for the side-by-side, am I right?
Mine's street license, so I have a vehicle license on mine.
Oh, do you?
I have actually car. Mine's registered like a car.
Oh, so you have like a whole windshield and turn signals and everything. But are you one of those, because I met, so I used to work for a guy, the guy that gave me the four-wheeler, I used to work for him and he never put the stickers on his machine. So you always had him with him. He was like, I'm not going to fucking, then you're peeling it off and it gets all nasty.
I guess. Or just heat it up, the heat gun or hair dryer, and just peel it off and put the other one on.
He never supposed to.
My problem with doing that is that's a reason for somebody to stop you and harass you. Hey, you didn't see your tags on your bike.
Yeah, and on a four-wheeler where you got to take the seat over here, and you like pull it from right next to the battery. It's like right here. I hear you, but I also understand why you don't want to put. I don't put. See, I'm the kind of guy who don't put stickers on the vehicle.
No, what's the first thing I do when I buy a vehicle? Every vehicle. I spent 30 grand on that Razor. The day I got it, I ripped every sticker off of it.
That's right.
The badges on the truck, I ripped every badge off of it. Just makes them look cleaner.
You help me take mine out. You know which one I want to take from mine? The dealers. Still
You know,
has it.
you know how you do it?
Somebody told me a heat gun,
A heat gun and a guitar string.
like from the back. You
Wrap a guitar
slide
string
off.
around some dowels, and then you get behind the emblem, and you just peel the stuff off it with heat gun.
Really?
It makes it really easy.
I don't fuck up the paint,
No, absolutely not.
and then I go ENXS on myself.
The person that finds him, like how good is your beat off game? Do you have to take it to the next level?
I thought he hung himself.
We did when he was beating off. It was that
That's how he died.
self
David Carradine?
yeah.
Yeah.
Self-asphyxiation. No, I don't think it was David Carradine. Was that
Carradine did die because of that, though. If that's not who you're talking about,
The
NXS.
singer of ENXS.
Maybe that is
Oh,
his
I don't
name.
know
Maybe
who
that
he
is his name.
No, David Carradine was a kung fu guy. Like
Yo,
kung fu
same thing.
movies.
Same thing.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
died the same way. You're right.
Well, hold on.
The
So what is
blonde
that?
haired.
Hold on. So
Kung fu
they're
guy.
beating up and choking themselves at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
that's how
you
they
like
get
go
off.
to the point where you're ready to pass out and you come, it's supposed to be like.
Now, here's the $1 million question: do you die with a heart on?
I'm sure if well, I don't know, because
Does that go away?
if you choke yourself,
because it's blood flow.
yeah,
if
your
you're dead,
your
your
head,
body wouldn't
your
keep
heart's
it
gonna
going.
stop beating. But like, you know how they say, like, sometimes before you die, you defecate.
Oh, you do. You don't like. It's not kind of, you do, because you lose bowel control, so your body just lets it go.
Even if you're a lack of oxygen, because like if you watch guys get strangled out in MMA all the time, they don't shit themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do they die?
They don't die, but you would think if you just
But did you
stopped the
die?
blood flow from coming, your body would just do the same thing,
You
right?
could, yeah. But I'm talking about like strictly if you die, you're gonna shit yourself
Wow.
on movement.
Is that
one of the
damn.
old managers I used to work for, he used to pick up dead bodies like as a part-time job, and he said every time without fail they'd shit.
Oh, no shit.
Here's another one, and I think you guys mentioned it on your pot one time. Is the blood blue before it hits? It gets
That's
okay.
That's folklore.
That's a
okay.
myth.
That's a myth.
That's not.
That's
So remember Dave, the one for my tattoos.
Yeah.
We were talking about this Tim once, and he goes, "Well, you know what they say. You know, the blue is, you know, it's their blood is blue before you get some oxygen in it." And I go, "Yo, I have a question about that. So basically, when you get blood drawn out, why is it red? Because it doesn't have any
That's
oxygen."
not true.
And he goes, "Listen, man, I'm a tattoo artist."
Oh,
He's like, "I'm just telling you what I've heard."
and it, to this point right now, you went, "Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right."
No, but
you?
he told me with so much
Like
confidence.
it's all tattoo artist, brain surgeon. You kind of put them in the same column, right?
Fucking hose over here is a doctor, dude. He's a fucking.
At times
He's a-
I can be.
He's a doctor. He's got powers. Yeah,
Shit, really?
I do have powers.
yeah.
Are you like a notary as well?
No, I'm not a notary.
Oh,
That is beneath me,
He
okay?
got to show up with a bunch of paperwork. He's like, "Dude, can you hook me up with this? Can you help me with my taxes too?" Dude, how about this? I call my dad on Monday because it was his birthday. You know my dad, right? I mean, at this point, everybody knows my dad. And I go, "Hey, how's it going?" So he starts telling me about my little brother. My little brother, basically, and I can say this because nobody from there listens to this. My brother's wife just got up and left him, and apparently she has like a better job and she's like well paid.
better man, apparently.
That's what my dad thinks. But here's my dad. You know, we talked about my sisters. So here's
Yes.
my dad. I told you. He says, because he's told me this, and to the point that I go, "Dad, Jesus, just fucking chill, dude." He's like, "There goes your brother. Marries this girl. She's so cute, Angel. She's so cute. She has a nice body."
your
And I'm like,
dad.
"Dude, Dad, fuck, man. Chill." And he goes, "And your brother, man, he let himself go. He's big. He doesn't take care of himself. And he's a fucking nurse. And he's teaching all these new nurses and shit." And I was like, "All right." And so he goes, "So guess what happened to your brother?" Says, "His wife left him." And so I guess she has this good job and she's making a shit ton of money or whatever. Came to him and she went, "You either sign this or you pay for the divorce. So you tell me what you want to do." So my little brother was like, "Oh shit," and I signed the paper, right? So now they're divorced. Well, my little brother kind of has given up. He went from being a nurse, now he's doing Uber. So like that kind of shit, because he's like, fuck the world, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And my dad is telling me all this. Now, I'm calling him from a different country because it's his fucking birthday. And my dad goes, "But anyway, that's your brother. But anyway, I got to let you go, man. I'm getting another call. I'll talk to you later." And he hangs up. I go, "Excuse me?"
Oh,
Okay. Why?
You have been notched down on the pecking order.
I told you he has a girlfriend.
It was probably a number he didn't even recognize. So he's like, I'll take my chances.
Well, I told you he has a girlfriend,
Yeah.
right? So all of a sudden, he's been posting every single one of his stories is with this lady and pictures of this lady, and like this lady like smiling, and then he takes another one of him in his house. My dad, no shirt on,
Of
flexing
course.
with this girl right next to
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Flick, I'm like, holy fucking shit, Dad.
None of this is surprising to me because I played your dad when you were on my pod.
That's right. That's
And I knew
right.
exactly.
And you
what
took
he
your
was
shirt
like.
off and you flexed on me.
Yeah, and I knew.
Yeah.
He thought less of you, and it makes perfect sense that he
Yeah,
didn't
and-
call. I'm going.
In
You
our
gotta-
fake
I gotta get
scenario,
going,
I was still a piece of shit son, huh?
Yeah. It's translated from reality to virtual reality.
We joked about I mean, your sister's successful, right?
Yeah.
Remember, and you're kind of that to your mom. Maybe that's just how you are with your dad, right?
Yes, my dad's like, I want to. There's so many things I like to help, but I'm like, I know that if I give a little, then I'm gonna be expected to do. Do you have that problem from back home family?
Not at all.
Is your entire family here?
Well, immediate family, yeah.
Are your parents still together?
Mhm.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we don't know what that is.
30
now.
plus years.
We don't know what that.
That's
30
why-
plus years.
That's why I'm not broken. I have a lot of good self-esteem. I have morals. No, they don't. There's no expectation to send any money to any family.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I won't give them money, but there's not an expectation for
I
it.
was okay because I was 15 when my parents got divorced. I was like, yeah, they'll figure it out, right?
Next year I'll be driving, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah,
That's
that's
fucking, I'm out of
yeah,
here.
I've got other things to worry about.
I see. To me, it's the total opposite because they got divorced when I was so young. So it's like I don't have. I mean, we talk about this. I don't have memories of my parents being together, other than when they signed the permission for me to leave the country. And then my dad's like, wait, I thought you guys were coming back. And he's like, no. We came and then we went back, but that's like the only memory I have.
Yo, did he throw a fit at your mom? And she's like, hey, listen here, yo,
No,
I'm moving up to higher grounds. Moving on up.
I don't think he did.
Curtis Mayfield?
Nice. See what I'm saying, dude? Yeah. I don't think so. He was more of a. I mean, he was upset, obviously, but he was more like. Also, he's probably like, "Well, I got 3 here, so I don't have to worry about one less."
Well, the way your dad talks about your mom, it sounds like he was more upset that
like
she was
she was
leaving
leaving?
than you were leaving.
He's like, "I'll give up everything for you guys." No, I don't think so, dude.
Of course he's going to be happy you're leaving. He's not a Catholic priest and you're not a Catholic deacon.
That's true.
Your mom, on the other hand, to Justin's point, she's the plug.
Yo, is this good therapy for you?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually, she's the outlet. He's the plug.
Yeah, true.
Stop talking about my parents like that, dude.
Justin started, okay?
Stop talking about my parents. What's up, host? What's going on with you, man?
Not much. Just living life.
Well, you guys are staying busy on that pod, huh?
Yeah, we have a lot of things coming up.
Yeah.
next year.
I heard the 12 days of pots, man.
Yeah.
You guys were number dos.
Yes, and I think Dre talked shit about people not dressing up for Christmas.
Yeah.
When you guys had the hats on,
Yeah.
we didn't dress up. I mean, I had a white jacket on, actually, so white Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. The only type. And he didn't like it, huh?
He didn't mention
Yeah,
it.
he was busting Alicia's balls because she wasn't wearing any Christmas
He
shit.
didn't mention anything to us. I had stories, though, so I mean, he knew he was going to get a good trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all we had to offer was the Santa hats. So he was like, fuck, here we go. He's like, well, at least they're dressed accordingly, right?
Yeah. And then I wanted to take him for Dress Español, and I'm like, what did I do with them? I can't remember. I think they're over here. I don't know.
I gave them to you.
I know. But actually, I don't know if I brought him here or I just took him home, but I can't find him.
Yo, what are these? I haven't seen these shoes.
Right here, dude.
Those are the LGBTQs.
They're the beat
let
truth.
me, let me see those.
Yeah, be true to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Pride Month. Those are the Proud Boy shoes.
Oh, they are.
The Pride Boys. Yeah? No? Too much?
No, they're cool. I like them.
So Mama didn't let you touch your presents, huh?
No, man.
So hold on. So did you get it? Did you open the box, saw the
Yes.
box, and then wrap the box? Or what do you-
Absolutely. Well, I didn't wrap them, but I opened them up, tried to put them on, and she's like, no. She's like, well, you won't have anything for Christmas. I'm like, this is my Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm not a kid.
I don't want Santa Claus.
I don't
to
have
me.
to have.
Yeah.
She's like, you fuck Christmas up every time. You buy your own Christmas. At least let me have that little bit. Because all the shit I bought for her, I will not let her see it.
Do you buy anything for yourself for Christmas?
No, I mean, anything I want, I just buy throughout the year. I don't.
Yeah,
want
same
Christmas.
here.
Yeah.
But I also get an excuse like, well, Christmas is gone.
Yeah,
Yo, you should see. So
absolutely.
I have a list of everybody, right? And I put a check mark on the list started with my name.
Of course
it was the first one that was checked. I'm like, well, I got 3 pairs of shoes coming. Might as well check myself.
But it has
on it.
6 or 7 checks just as you go. And then nobody else gets a check. You're like, maybe next year.
Some people still waiting. It's like, hey, this is 2 weeks, motherfucker. At this point, they won't even. UPS is like, there's no way you're going to be on time.
He's backtracking for all the Christmas gifts he didn't get since he was 18.
That's true. That's true. See? Isn't that the roughest, dude? Like the time that you get to, well, no, I guess you still get like presents every year, but like there's a point in time where you're like, well, you're not getting kids presents anymore, right? Like there's a point in time where you're like, well, now you're getting clothes or a pair of tennis shoes. So back when you were a kid, you're like
at 10 when my parents were like, see those nice clothes? You go get a job in those, right? I've got clothes since then, man. What are you talking about? Kids toys? Fuck, I got a resume builder when I was fucking 13 for Christmas. I'm like, thanks.
That's called a computer. Okay, I didn't get a computer when I was a kid.
You didn't get one?
No, a computer. We were on government housing.
That's
Section
true.
8. Government cheese.
Section 8
with that block of cheese. That's the kind of cheese I was eating.
Dude, we have like this in my family here. We have like this group text when we're all like posting shit that we would like to get for Christmas. Everything my little brother.
Christ.
It doesn't mean you're gonna get it. Relax. Like I posted a couple of pairs of shoes there. I'm like, whatever. But everything that my little
big titty blonde.
but everything that my little brother wants, it's like in the thousands of dollars. Like he wants like the latest Mac. He wants like the latest headphones, and we're like,
but
you were born in the wrong family.
But are you jealous because he'll probably get one of those things?
Well, I know his dad spoils him because he's the only kid.
Yeah.
My mom is like, hey, I got other 2 motherfuckers to worry about. All right.
They feed themselves.
And I cook. Okay. You guys go all balls out for food wise?
For food? Mm-hmm. Oh, of course.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we? Puerto Rican stuff, man.
Yeah.
What's the Puerto Rican plate like? For us, it's beans. What's Puerto Rican?
Well, I mean, beans is a very big staple for us too. Are you talking about Christmas or just in general?
Just in general.
I'd probably go with arroz con gandules, which is
oh,
rice
that
with
was fucking sexy.
Dude, listen.
Thank
Listen.
you.
I speak Spanish.
Damn.
I get wet too. Because I don't talk like that.
It's like a yellow rice. It's seasoned and it has pigeon peas. They look like peas, but they're not. They're almost like, you know how capers taste?
Yeah.
They're kind of like capers. Like a milder version of capers.
Yo, my mother took me today. I went shopping with my mom and took me today to. She's like, "Do you want to get some Costco hot dogs?" I'm like, sure. I never had these fucking before.
The Polish dogs?
Yeah,
they're pretty good.
They're like the sausage, just like the hot dog is like this big,
like
and
the food court.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking like she's gonna take you to Costco so you can get 112
and
fucking
bring him and cook him home.
Kirkland hot dogs.
At the food court.
Oh, okay.
I ended up buying.
I've never ate there.
It's good shit.
That's why everybody says that there's a pizza there. Apparently,
Yeah, I had a slice.
Is better.
I had a slice of pizza from Costco.
The Polish dog is better at Costco.
My mom looks down on me because I'm not a Costco kid.
You don't have a Costco card? Neither do I.
She gave like one time for Christmas. She gave me like a gold card, and it was like I could go there before it was even open, and I could just like I have like so many benefits with the card. I used it one time, dude,
And then let it expire.
and then it's like she just asked me today, "What about that?" I'm like, "You mean 7 years ago?"
Yo, I scrape windows with that motherfucker.
that's what I line up my Coke, Mom. Do you do your own groceries?
Yeah.
Do you? You cook, huh? You're
the time.
yeah, you cook.
Unless I'm feeling super lazy, which on occasion does hit, but I lived on my own for like 5 years, 100%. I knew how to cook beforehand anyways, and I always liked helping my mom in the kitchen. So
Yeah.
I know how to cook a lot. A lot of different cuisines too, not just one.
Maybe that's my problem, dude. Because you cook too, right?
Every day, I'm the only one that cooks.
I
My wife doesn't
I
cook.
was never. But even like the little, like even the things that I can make, which is cooking 101, which I'm not a chef or anything, but like the stuff that I cook, just when I know that I'm waiting for it, whatever to get hot or the cheese to melt, it's like it's so annoying to me. I was like, fuck this. How can people do this
Jesus
shit? Like even for my like where my and I mentioned this before, for like my stepdad to know that he's a chef, and then he goes home, he's like,
And he cooks more.
Yeah, they was like, well, let me cook for myself. It's like, damn, dude, you literally have to go to work.
You're right. The ritual, the getting everything out, getting it prepared. There, to me, there's nothing better than cracking a beer, turning on some music, and preparing a meal.
Lady Gaga
Sitting in
shit.
the absolutely, sitting in the kitchen while everybody's doing their thing and preparing a meal, like satisfying.
I like switching up recipes too. Like I have a fundamental recipe. I have it in my head too. I don't read it out anywhere. I just
Easy
memorize
there,
them.
dude.
But then you kind of just tweak it a little bit to get a different flavor.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. And sometimes it's not as good as maybe you thought.
That's
it
what I was gonna say. So what about when it's bad?
Trial and error,
It's never
baby.
bad where I don't like it. It's just not as good as the original one that I like.
Yeah.
Or it ends up being better. So
That's the same reason why I think is, I'm kind of a bitch when it comes to this. That's the same reason why I kind of like wherever I go, I know what I'm gonna eat. Cause I like the same thing. Like I don't want to order something and then I go, I don't know. Like
So when you
we-
go to the restaurant, you order the same
like I was
thing
just,
every
like
time.
I just did training with George, right? And one day, we destroy our bodies because we don't care for them, right? So one day we went to McDonald's, and your boy knows it's McDonald's. It's like, I want this. The next couple of days, like, well, where are we going? He's like, well, let's go to Carl's Jr. And we go to Carl's Jr. I'm like, I don't know what to buy here.
they have pictures. You just point.
I know, but
That's
it's
what I
but
want,
it's
you
but
know?
it's like it's. Yeah, you're right, and that's how I order wherever I go. Show me some pictures.
Because you can't read.
Because I
you go
can't
to the
read.
States when you're 18,
Hey,
you
don't
miss
say.
school,
Hey,
okay?
don't say I can read. It's
Not
it's
well,
just
not very
annoying.
well.
You read? You don't read either.
I read every day of my life.
Yeah, but work don't count.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, how does that not count?
No, do you go home and read it? You go home, you turn your fucking Lady Gaga with soft volume and then open a beer and read a book? I doubt it.
I've never read a book. But I
I was
read.
just like, it shows.
But I read.
Why read two?
Then don't tell me I don't
Hey,
read.
beauty magazines don't count for the both of you, okay? So,
I gotta read the fucking premise. dude.
Sometimes there's
Of
the caption on
the OnlyFans
the
videos.
naked chicks with big titties on the IG story that I'm like, it always says something at the bottom.
Yo, this training that I just went to has videos from the 80s.
I know.
And he had us all like this.
I told you.
And there's always that one guy that is an older fella, bigger set, and we're watching this, right? And in the middle you hear. And I look at George and I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. And I'm freaking, like, I'm having anxiety about it because the teacher's like, look at this fucking guy, right? And
Was it the old guy teaching?
no,
the older guy?
no. It was somebody that was there for the class.
No, I'm talking about the teacher. Was it Dave?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's fun.
That feeds a fucking
hey,
riot.
narcolepsy is not a laughing matter. He could be narcoleptic.
But narcoleptic is like, you just fall asleep wherever, right?
Yeah.
No, but I'm thinking it's more about like that sleep apnea kind of stuff. That you don't sleep good throughout the night.
Not one of our guys, was he?
No. Next thing I know, we don't see him again. He got fired. No, he was. He was from another company. But it was so bad because then he's like, he was in the back the first day. The second day, because there's some people that went there the first day, but they're only there for the one class, right? They're renewing. There was a few of us that were doing 3 days. So the next day he sat right next to me. Like his table was looking like this, mine was looking like this, but like our backs were together, right? And it's like, and he, no shame whatsoever. He looked back and he goes, hey, if I fall asleep, you guys wake me up, all right? Throw that cup of coffee or whatever you guys got. I'm like, excuse me? And then it so happened, dude, they started playing that fucking 40-minute video from the 80s of somebody suing somebody from a company. And I look at George and I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I'm having that anxiety of like, what the fuck is happening?
Why do you
Like,
get- why
I
does
don't
that
know.
make you
I don't know,
anxious?
because I want someone to tell. Because every fucking time that it happens, like I think in my ear, in my brain, I hear it louder and louder and louder, and like no one's doing anything about it.
But you didn't do anything about it either. You get anxious about it, but you didn't take any
What do I
action.
do? What do
either.
you do? What do you
Hey,
do?
wake up,
No,
motherfucker.
well, you can't do that because we're watching the video. It's so
Yes, you
quiet.
can.
It's so
Yes, you
quiet.
can.
It's
It's
not
so
quiet if he's snoring. Interrupt him.
You're telling me that you're not going to get brownie points from the teacher because you're like, listen here, man.
I'll tell you what happened.
Wake the
though.
fuck up.
I'll tell you what happened. They did the hearing
Yeah.
test. Your boy's good, dude.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, you're fucking. He said my left one is weaker. And says, but when it comes to listening, he
You know
says,
why?
You have a good ear.
You know
You're a
why?
nosy motherfucker. You eavesdrop.
Do you know why your left one's the left one is like statistically the most damaged one? Do you know why? When you ride around in a truck with the window down,
Yeah, that's what he said. But I don't. I never roll my window down.
never have.
Only when I fart.
And you know what the other reason is? People that shoot guns. When your
Oh,
ear
yeah,
is
yeah,
the closest to the.
Another thing I don't do.
And another reason, like if you're doing recreational stuff or you're doing landscaping, oh, well, you don't do any of that.
Yeah, I used to ask.
No wonder your fucking ears are so
my
good.
lawn. Now Brian has some people that come take care of it.
Hey, a lot of men do body trimming. Okay, you can relax.
Hey, I do have mine. Fucking husband if he does.
I do that to Mexicans.
That's
in
a Mexican thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever to do. Hey, are you gonna go sweep? I already sweep. I fucking grabbed it. It's always it.
They just whistle,
Yeah.
and they think that they're better than Ethiopians when they go.
Hey, if there's one, listen, hold on.
True
I
dialect.
I will say this. If there's one podcast that is right there with us with all the wrong stuff that
Oh,
they
absolutely,
say,
absolutely.
it's these motherfuckers
No
right
shame.
here.
Yeah, no
Sometimes I
shame,
listen
yeah.
to them and I'm like, oh, we could say that shit because they already said it. But like I said, like if I hear you, like the way we are, and when that guy from the radio gets in, he's like, "Oh man, I don't know about that." You know what I mean? How he is
yeah.
because he's so PG-13. And when I hear this guys, I'm like, "Well, if Dre has a hard time listening to us, when we listen to these guys, he probably gets diarrhea because you guys are fucking." You guys go hard in the paint.
Hashtag no lives matter. Not for me, okay?
Shout out.
You gotta listen to this is from is this from this year or last Christmas or Christmas last year? Please tell me what was your guys' theory on the Three Kings
Balthazar.
and blackface?
Blackface challenge, Balthazar. So you know the three wise men,
Yeah.
the three kings that delivered frankincense and myrrh, and I forget the third gift because blackface
It's probably
you know,
Dogecoin,
took
yeah.
over. Dogecoin?
Yeah.
I think it's FTX. It didn't resurrect.
Well,
it might resurrect, though.
Jesus was a Jew, so let's be real. It was just
It
straight
was
gold.
solid gold. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And a tank of air. But, 'cause air is free. But we were talking about how Balthazar is the black one, and you just show up to your Thanksgiving dinner or your Christmas dinner in blackface, but then you tell your grandma, who's very conservative, because you would think that they're racist. Like, what are you? Oh, I'm a Balthazar from the Three Wise Men. Racism ended.
Maybe I don't know if I could get away with that because this guy goes in blackface. I'm for sure
For your
getting
grandma,
canceled.
though?
Well, we won't get into the dynamics of my grandparents and the way they think.
You could end it, that's my point.
I'll be eating Christmas dinner on the porch with the dog.
Because it's Balthazar, but
Fighting them for it.
Balthazar with an A, not the hard R.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
why, that's why you would end racism.
I'm telling you.
That was a challenge that we promoted to our fan base.
What else is another one you have that I went, holy shit.
I don't know. We say a lot of stuff.
You guys do say a lot of shit. Also, why do you have so many fucking? Hey, can I tell you what triggers me about your podcast?
You got a whole
Can I-
shitload, a whole slew of fucking people on that thing, right?
Well, that's the thing though. There's 4 of them in that podcast. They introduce 17 people in the
right.
intros.
Yeah, we do.
I thought the OGs had a long intro. No, dude. This guy's over here. You go to the intro, and then there's an intermission for you to go take a piss and get more popcorn, and then come back.
Back to the
and then they
regular
start the
scheduled
show.
program, huh?
They all have their own place on the show. There's a story behind all of them, and we're pushing those stories out shortly.
So I'm gonna mention what you mentioned already. So you guys created them, right? So you guys came up with these characters, and now now these guys are gonna do comics about their stories and shit. That's
Right.
pretty fucking cool. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Wish I was that talented.
Yeah, do you think we had to put some more thought into our...
We
Are we just
kind
not
of
that
fun behind
creative?
that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
stop with your little outfits. Put some more effort into the creative juices of your show.
Dude, every other podcast I just went, yeah, tell him, host. I was like, fuck, dude. If you guys put as much thought in your content that you put in your fucking outfits. Hey, at least we have Jack now, dude. We got some brains behind the computer here. I like that.
Are you saying Brian didn't have brains?
No, we
dyslexia.
didn't have brains for a minute because Brian left.
Okay, dyslexia.
Yeah. Brian's explaining some things to Jack, and he goes, "Oh, I did this because I don't know what they were talking about." Brian goes, "Oh no, I created this because this guy used to make fun of me because I don't know how to spell." I'm like, "When did we make fun of him?"
Oh, all the
Probably
time.
every time.
All the time. Every time he types something up there.
And then Jack goes, "Well, I'm not any better." I'm like, fuck.
Is anybody in the construction field good at spelling?
You know who I just did? So, Mike, Mike. I saw his handwriting. I was like, this is fucking beautiful. You guys used to do fucking poems.
Huh.
You would never think that.
Really?
Yeah.
Penmanship isn't attached to poetry. Just letting you know. Calligraphy, on the other hand, he could probably look into.
Well, I'm saying like if
No offense to you, Mike. I mean,
but I'm saying like if he was writing poems, like when you read it like that, it would kind of look cool. But you're right.
It
You're
looks
100%
good
right.
until you read it. It's all,
You're 100%.
the fish swims in the water. But it looks good, right?
and Dr.
No, it's basically it's all.
But none of them rhyme.
It looks beautiful. It's all safety stuff. It's like 2, 4, 5, stay alive or whatever the fuck.
My tin is tan. It is a can. Therefore I am.
Sam, I
name
am.
At least it looks nice. No, shit poem, okay?
No, I'm saying it looks nice. It looks pretty cool. Do you have a good handwriting?
I write in cursive, so everybody tells me, your handwriting looks great because I enjoy writing in cursive. Cursive is a lost art,
Yeah.
but I always write in cursive, and everybody says, well, I can't read that. But I would rather write in cursive because it looks much better to me than I write in just standard.
Yeah.
Because that looks like shit.
See, my standard, all I've learned from when I was way young is I read somebody's notes like when I was a kid, I read an adult's notes and they were all in capitals. And ever since then, I started doing capitals. Right now, it's all I do.
All capitals?
All capitals.
Yeah, look, listen, the U.S. education system is causing a distraction. I'm still
Hey,
old enough
fucker.
where I learned how to do cursive, but I realized we weren't using it.
You left-handed?
Yeah. I'm
Wow, I
left-handed.
didn't know that.
Southpaw, huh?
Southpaw.
I just saw him do this. When I was writing, I was like,
Yeah.
So if you're in all cursives, I'll bet you could cross-reference your writings compared to Jeffrey Dahmer or a fucking...
no, I'm not old cursives. I'm
Or no, all
capitals.
capitals.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but all engineers
sociopaths.
write like that. That's the thing I was getting at is in engineering, to avoid any confusion, they force them to write all caps.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I knew that because I took like AutoCAD and like architecture
Oh,
classes.
okay.
And they force you to write all caps.
Yo, you're a fucking educated man, aren't you?
Try to be.
How long did you go to college?
I didn't go to college.
Oh, okay.
I
Anyway.
was in high school.
Street
They-
college,
okay.
dude.
Yeah, they had AutoCAD and stuff in high
AutoCAD,
school,
okay.
So it was really fun.
God damn, host. You're a bad motherfucker, dude.
Thank you.
So what's the 9 to 5?
I'm honestly right now unemployed.
Want a job?
We can talk afterwards. Actually,
Wow, dude.
depending on what's
Hell
on
yeah,
the
dude.
table. I'm not against it. I am bilingual. Okay, anyone that's hearing this, hit me up.
You're tired already, my friend.
So
God damn it, dude. That's right. I forgot about that. I could have gotten that job.
yeah, so right,
My
too fucking late. Okay,
my
got driveway shoes on. Don't hire me. It's an HR nightmare.
H-time.
yeah,
I am not.
it's true. It's true. When I hired my my fellow companion to help me out in my office,
Yeah.
without knowing, when I hired him, I realized he had served a mission, and he's bilingual.
Oh,
And I tell you what, anytime I don't want to deal with anything and I just want to, I'm all, hey, why don't you handle this one? I'm not bilingual. He's like, well, he speaks English. I'm like, I think his Spanish is better, though. So why don't you handle this one for me there, man?
That's part of the ADA. You know.
but that's a white
Americans-
guy speaking Spanish though.
He's pretty good, though.
His accent,
He's pretty good. He's pretty
Puerto
good.
Rican's accent is fucking sexual, dude.
It can be.
I tested that.
Spitting game in Spanish, honestly, is easier for me than in English.
What's the difference between Puerto Rican and Spanish? Then is it a big difference, or is it?
It comes down to
It's pretty slow, right? Or pretty kind
It's
of
faster, so it's a higher pace Spanish.
Oh, okay.
But if you think of like how the South has a specific way they speak, then you have like the New England area.
Yeah.
Then you have like the Valley girls in California. That's kind of what it is in all of North America. 'Cause Mexico's in North America, in case some of you idiots don't know. Then you have Central America, South America, and then you have like the Caribbean and Spain.
Dude, they shit on their fucking listeners all the time. Yeah, for Halloween, it's like, happy Halloween, fuck faces. I was like, yo, dude, I'm listening.
But isn't like, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Portuguese, you can skim your way through a Portuguese conversation, can you?
If they speak slowly enough, and same with Spanish. They'll pick up on Spanish too, because they have a lot of similarities.
There's some in Italian too.
Italian has a lot of things that are similar.
No way, really?
But for example, like his, and correct me if I'm not explaining it right. Like for them, Puerto Ricans, Venezuelans, and I think there's another one.
Argentinians?
No, not them. But
Somalians?
For Puerto Ricans, sometimes when they say the S, they give it like a J sound. So like he was just explaining food and he said arroz con that is S because arroz is rice.
Z, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Z. So it's arroz, but he says arroz con, and it's arroz con. Really?
Oh yeah.
That far, huh?
Yeah, because when you go back and forth, and you're like S, he's like, well, it's Z, and you're like, well, I'm like,
well, because arroz is with C. I say S, that's my bad.
It's the equivalent of how everybody says Utahns don't pronounce the T.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how they say Dennis or mountain?
Mountain.
They like omit the T. Like that's what Puerto Ricans omit or kind of change the sound of the letter. So it's the equivalent of that, but we speak in a faster cadence, generally speaking, and we inflect certain parts of the words. But that comes from like the diversity of the island, because there were the Taino Indians that were the Caribbean, and then you had Arawak Indians that had a specific way of speaking. Then when the slave trade came through, so now you have Spanish and then African descent, and then even the Jews, when they were escaping persecution, a lot landed on the island. So we're famous for, depending on where the R lands in the word, we pronounce the R as like an L sound, but that comes from a Jewish background.
God damn, dude.
And then Mexicans, a lot of Germans defected to Mexico. So if you hear their like banda music, listen to authentic German music. It sounds the exact same.
Like the accordion and the tuba and stuff
then
like
you
that.
hear the dun dun pom pom pom. It's because it's German based.
How old are you?
32.
God damn, dude.
Maybe want to hire him.
No, I'm just.
Hey, guess who else is a brainiac and could use a job?
You got a job. You got a job. Everybody's got a job.
I already got one. Thanks to the same guy.
Oprah Whitey over here.
No, I appreciate the vast knowledge of the history of your country, and not only to yours, but to the Mexican.
History fascinates me.
I only know the history of Davis County. That's about it.
I heard he was a piece of shit. You know? Davis? Come on, Davis. Or your ancestors if he's dead, you know?
I mean, okay, we drink well water, for Christ's sake. Come on, give us a break. Fuck. That's all we had.
Give us a break.
You're the reason people sell water to them. Okay? You need water, they sell it to you.
You're talking about the what Indian trade that came through? I'm talking about the Johnsons that moved into the fucking Davis County and settled.
Blackfoot, Cherokee, Sioux, I don't care. Well water. Trail of tears. Drag her off to the fucking well, you know? I'm gonna go boil some water for my goddamn tea.
Fuck.
If you drink tea, maybe you drink coffee.
Hey, there's you going to the bar this weekend?
The bar?
The bar.
This weekend?
There's fights,
Like
right?
Tomorrow?
There's tomorrow. It's nice. It's a good
Who's
fight
fighting?
card.
Can we look it up? What number is it?
$280.
Ask him what to look for.
I might pop in if they get me in for free. I don't want to pay for $5. I'm unemployed, guys. Okay, I'm still looking.
Just tell him you're with fucking the DJ, dude.
It's always some new person there.
Maybe you need to fucking...
Go UFC
But
upcoming
I
card.
might, depending on the time. Well, you know how I kind of show up later sometimes? That's probably what I'll do. Maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. But
Is it Patty the Batty fighting?
Yeah, Patty is
okay,
fighting.
I like Patty.
Pull up, see where it says more fights.
At the bottom.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go. Just for a little bit. Are you going? You like doing it at your place, huh?
Yeah, it's hard for me to go.
Well, if you have a
Kinda
nice
not
setup, or
without.
if you have like a... I'm a man rooted in habits, so it's hard to break those habits.
Oh, you gotta go somewhere then?
No, I just got a text.
Dude, were you fucking around with me when you say you got a date?
Yeah, I didn't have a date.
He's like, you want to do the show? And he goes, what time? He's like asking me, what time? Where? Who's gonna be there? I was like, yeah, dude. No, tell him what it says.
No,
Nah, I
didn't ask where.
I know.
He was gonna be. Well, I did ask where. Just
Yeah.
'cause I had to drop something off that we'll be revealing later. But
And then he's like, nah, I got a date. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, then I'll just meet you later. And he goes, no, I'm just fucking with you, dude. I'll be there.
Yeah.
It's like, motherfucker. There you go, dude.
The one that was disheartening was the Robbie Lawler fight, and the Santiago Ponzinibbio fight got canceled. Glover got hurt.
Due to what?
Robbie's hurt.
Oh.
And then the Glover Teixeira, and I mean he's hurt. The Bryce Mitchell and the Lier DeCory, that's a pretty good fight. Darren Till hasn't fought in a long time. Seems like as soon as we get to this point, he always has a damn injury. So it's been a year and a half, 2 years since Darren Till's fought. Really, the banger on the card is the Paddy Pimblett and Jared Gordon. And then obviously you got the Jan Blachowicz and the Magomed Ankalaev fighting for the lightweight title, the light heavyweight title. I got Jan. I got Patty, Alex Moreno, and then I got Darren Till, even though that one's kind of up in the air. I'm going to go Bryce Mitchell because he's as redneck as me, and that would be your main card. Will you go to the, scroll back up and go to the prelims? There's a banger on there on the prelim card. See where there's preliminary card? Right there. Maybe it's there it is. The Chris Curtis and the Hakeem Buckley. Mm-hmm. If you guys remember, that's the guy that caught Hakeem Buckley is the guy that caught that kick, and then did that switch kick and turned around and knocked that fucking dude out.
Yeah.
He's on a roll. That ought to be a banger of a fight right there.
This year, right?
The
That
what?
switch kick where he caught it, and then that
Yeah.
happened this year.
Yeah. In fact, what's his name? It's not. Is it Yi now? Is that what we refer to him as right now?
What?
Yi?
Is
Oh,
he
yeah.
Asian?
No, the rapper.
Yeah. Kanye.
Kanye.
It's Ye.
Oh, it's Ye. Okay. Yay. Yay, tomato,
Yeah,
tomato, right?
yeah.
If you're gonna cancel someone, cancel him right. Fuck Ye. It's Kanye.
That's right.
So, Jairzinho, Rosenstruck, and I mean it'll be a pretty good card. It's not one that's going to blow your hair back, and I'm a little disappointed because it's the last pay-per-view of the year. The hopes was to have Jon Jones on the card, but it didn't pan out. I mean, they say March. Jon Jones right
Is he
now.
still on
so
that booger sugar?
he looks fucking big as he's ever looked.
The yayo?
So-
Probably not.
But I wouldn't put it past him allegedly. Not that I'm looking to get canceled or sued
Dude,
right now.
speaking of fucking Jews, McGregor.
Oh, I thought
I thought you said
I thought you meant
Jews.
Semites, you know?
Yeah, you said
Jews.
Jews.
Jews. No, I'm talking
I'm
about.
a Gentile.
So
okay?
you
I'm
know,
very
you
calm.
know he's
I'm talking
not.
about OJ.
You know he's not on the USADA testing list.
Is that what it is?
So when he got hurt, he dropped himself from USADA, and it's no secret when you do that and you're healing from an injury, you're juicing to the gills, right? Now he'll have to retest. He'll have to go through 4 months of retesting before he can fight, which I'm sure if he's weaning off things right now, the word on the street he's going to fight Michael Chandler when he comes back. That will be a hell of a card right there. That's going to be an awesome fight. Yeah. But he is jacked right now.
Have you seen him?
He's Jack LaLanne. He's juicing so much.
So you seen him? You seen
I
photos?
saw pictures, yeah.
He's fucking crazy. Let me ask you this. What's stopping you from doing that?
What?
Just juicing up.
That would be illegal. I would never do anything to break the law. Unless I went to a doctor and he prescribed TRT to me.
How's the doctor?
You know what? In all honesty, you know what it is? And I've gone down the path, and because of my Crohn's, they say that if you want to go down the path of possibly giving yourself cancer, the easiest way to do it is to raise your testosterone levels.
Oh, that'll fuck you up. Then.
Yeah.
So you want to be on estrogen, you want to drink a lot of soy.
What do you know about Crohn's, Dr. Haas?
What do I know about it?
Yeah.
It's a terrible stomach disease. Fucks up your alignment. Or not alignment, your lining.
My alignment is pretty fucked. Mainly it's to the undercarriage of my alignment.
Dude, speaking of sports, do you see
Jordan Clarkson in the fight.
Yo.
Not to cut you off, sorry. I thought that's
I was
going
going to talk about soccer, but that game was
one of the greatest comebacks ever.
insane.
Down by 4 points with 10 seconds left. I was like,
the Faisal.
I was all
stand up all hood.
I was all, oh, well, I guess it's time to go jump in the shower. I'm done watching this. And my phone beeped because I was just going to turn it off. And so I got on the phone. I was talking to the wife because she was at work on break. And I just so happened to just be able to sit and watch it. And I was just like, well, this never happens.
Yeah.
This never happens.
The same thing happened with Tom Brady and the Bucks.
Yeah.
Came down the last 10
he's
seconds.
he's killing it now. He's divorced.
Do you see his girlfriend?
No, he has a girlfriend.
Can you look up Tom Brady's girlfriend, please?
Have you seen Giselle's boyfriend?
Oh, Antonio Brown? Yeah, we've all seen him.
Not that one. Not that one.
Okay.
As he was
Farting on his doctor.
Throwing that girl around. Is that the video we're talking about?
I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Look at this fucking sexy mama over here, dude.
First of all, what does Kanye have to do with the fight things? I meant to bring that up. You mentioned Kanye.
So he did one of the songs that he released after he did a reference to that with King Buckley.
Oh, okay.
Right there to Blondie on number 2 or 3. Yeah, that one.
That one right there. Yeah, that one.
Look at that. Hey, Giselle who?
Why are you surprised, though?
I mean, what? Yeah, that's what I was getting. Like,
No,
why would
well,
be
hold
like
on.
he's got some warlock he fucking hooks up afterwards, some bargoyle.
I'm saying, obviously, how do you feel about Giselle Bundchen? Do you think she's hot? I don't think she's.
No. In her prime,
Oh, yeah, for sure. In the movie Taxi with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah?
I didn't see that movie, but in her prime, she was. I mean, the word on the street is she's worth way more money than he is.
Yeah, but now homegirl, I'm guessing she's in her prime now, right?
Oh well, she's 21.
Yeah,
For Christ's sake.
exactly. But no, what I was gonna say is Brazil got kicked out of the World Cup.
Kicked out or lost?
Well, they lost.
Yeah, big difference.
Sorry, they came
Or
down.
was it one of those? They got kicked he
came down to penalty kicks.
Who
Oh,
did they lose to?
Croatia.
so who's still in it? Because
I don't know.
we meant to talk about this. And I would say,
Can
how
you look that up,
fucking
Jack, for
long
me,
does
please?
this go?
I know it's supposed to be until what did we say? December 18th. So 1 more week. Because there's only 4 left, I think.
There you go.
I think there's only 4 at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Argentina's still in it?
Yeah, they just won today. Didn't watch that game.
So this
but I
was
know they won.
this was a while.
Okay,
while
so
ago.
they're okay. So those
6 teams: England, France, Argentina, Portugal, Morocco,
That's 7 teams, though, right?
and Croatia.
yeah.
Oh, 6. Okay.
Yeah. So look, all the ones out. Qatar, which is the one that hosted
They
the thing.
lost in the first round, didn't they?
Yeah, Ecuador, Senegal. Well, yo, I didn't know this. Apparently, the World Cup in 2026 is gonna be in three countries.
Yeah,
George was
come.
telling me this.
Canada, USA, Mexico.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and instead of 32 teams, because I think this is 32, they're gonna have 48.
It's because I think US is going to have multiple cities. I think Mexico is going to have a couple cities, and I don't know if Canada will have multiple. I imagine Toronto's one, maybe Montreal. But because they're going to have it spread out so much, they're just going to have a ton of teams in it.
What kind of stadiums would support that? Like NFL stadiums?
Well, if you look at
Yeah,
the US,
probably.
they have they have MLS stadiums.
Yeah, but are they that big? Like,
Well, they're
I
going to be
mean,
spread out. So I think once you start getting to like the finals or whatever, then it's probably going to be packed, I guess. I'm
Well,
not
Mexico
sure.
City's got the Aztec Stadium, which is where all the
yeah, like 80,000 fucking
Madonna,
fans,
Michael
right?
Jackson, Elton
Yeah.
John, all those big wigs. And Elton John retired.
Oh, he did retire?
Yeah. Sang his last concert doing his peace out.
They do that,
go be
though.
gay.
They do that, though. Now, how many farewell tours has Kiss had?
True. Motley Crue.
Yeah,
I imagine
exactly.
Elton John is better with his money, though. Because in Kiss, Gene Simmons is the only one that's good with money.
Yo,
You don't think Paul Stanley's good with money?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe he's quiet about it.
I didn't know that Gene Simmons was born in Israel.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't from here.
Yeah,
That's how it really
originally.
is.
it's real, dude.
It's real.
That's my uncle. It's my family. We went from Israel to Davis County. That was when I followed my lineage,
The Promised Land
the Promised Land.
with well water. Have you guys ever
Well
watched,
water
like,
and
crime
onions.
unfold or no in front of your eyes or no?
What?
Have you ever watched like a crime being committed?
In real life,
Yeah, like over extended period of time, not like a snap thing where you see it and then it dips.
just Angel's jokes on a regular basis.
I thought you were gonna say when he crossed the border.
See, the low-hanging fruit was
the
right
crime.
fucking there. It was right there.
You watered it this whole time, and you went and pull it out.
And this guy shows up and fucking just, listen here, sit down.
That's a sweaty back.
God damn it.
Dude, Justice over here like, I wish I was brown.
Yeah,
No, I haven't.
you haven't? I've seen quite a few, more than I care to admit.
Really?
I mean,
Here in the U.S. or back in the
both.
Parque de las
Yeah,
Pompas?
U.S. and same with PR. PR, I've seen the more aggressive, violent ones
PR,
for sure.
it's Puerto Rico.
I know that.
Just so you know.
God damn
I
it.
didn't even
It's a
look at
pub.
that. I respected
It's
you
a
enough
public,
to know that you
public resources.
Like I'm thinking, I'm out Provo River, huh?
He's like public representatives, huh?
you need a public representative. But so this one specifically sticks out because I was 15. Funny enough, I just bought this jacket. This jacket's I bought when I was 15. I
Wow.
love this jacket. It was just such a good era. So you had Sean John,
Sean John.
you had Nietzsche, Fat
Fubu.
Farm, Fubu,
Yeah.
Rock. I had all of them. I loved them all.
Echo?
Oh, Echo. I loved Echo too.
I so funny you say that. I was digging through the closet today. What am I going to wear to the podcast? And I pull out this white hoodie, and it's white, and it's baby blue, and it's got the
So is it
rhino
white
on
or-
it. That's got baby blue rhino sewn onto
yeah,
it.
yeah.
The zip up one. I'm like,
Too much, huh?
2001. I was
too far
rocking
back.
it. I was rocking this motherfucker,
Good
but
shit. Good shit. But I'm at Smith's, by the way, 70th and Redwood Road.
so it's here.
Yeah, it's here in Utah. And I'm talking to, because one of the cashiers, because that's the Smith's I kind of grew up around, so I always knew almost every employee because I'd go there a lot with my mom. We'd walk there, walk back to the apartments or whatever. I'm talking to Clara, just chatting. Older lady, like frizzy, red hair, super nice. Probably, I think at that point, in her mid-60s. I see some sketchy dude walk in, tats everywhere. Kind of like the Yakuza, right? Wrists to neck.
But white?
Wrists. Yeah, literally white. And then I see like he has, and it's Utah, so I know open carry's a thing, and he can have a CCW. Unless he's a felon, then he shouldn't. But I see, the handle of a gun poking out. And I'm not judging because of the tattoos. I'm not judging because of the gun. But I'm judging because the shifty eye and the way he's walking in all nervous.
He was acting suspect, huh?
Yeah, and he looked kind of like really sad, so I don't know if he was like on some downers or some shit, some depressive drugs. So I'm like, okay, cool. I grab my car. I kind of half-ass follow him around just to see if he's up to no good. You know, he's like throwing shit in the cart, like prime steaks, like a big pork butt, which is shoulder, but they call it a butt, whatever. Throws it in, goes to the medicine aisle, grabs a couple like Sudafeds and shit.
Yo, let me. So you were at the cash register. I'm guessing you were checking out.
No, I was walking in.
Oh,
So
okay.
I saw her and she didn't
Because
have anyone.
I
so
thought
chatted with her.
you were and then you beelined and started following him like some Magnum PI shit.
No, that would have been way too obvious. You know, he would have pulled that gun.
Magnum PR shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Magnum PR,
He's all
that-
fucking.
I like that. Well done. So I'm watching him do all this. He grabs, Sudafed, and I'm thinking now meth.
Ooh,
right?
yeah, Sudafed.
So he has a couple Sudafeds. He throws them in, and he starts walking, towards the exit. I'm like, this guy's just gonna start booking it and go. And Clara, the redheaded lady, like kind of looks at him too, and I'm thinking she knows what's up. This poor lady, if she attempts to, because back then, you know how there's not the laws that they were like employees could actually engage and like, try
Right.
and stop somebody. That wasn't a thing back then. That was 18 years ago now. Damn, I feel old now. But he stops. He just starts crying, and then he just goes and pays for it. So I'm like, what the fuck was going on? So I don't know if he thought about stealing it, and then he thought maybe I shouldn't do this. So I don't know. I think he was just a father that maybe just got out of jail and doesn't want to go back, and then thought of me. I'm assuming maybe he had kids or something. I don't know what was going on, but that was...
Dude, maybe that Eminem song was going.
So
like,
where was
Guilty
the crime
Conscience.
part of this?
There wasn't. But I thought it was going to be, and that's why I thought it was going to unfurl.
So instead of like, he's like, you ever seen a crime? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, here we go. He's like, I saw this gun. And actually, we just watched him have a breaking moment of
And then
he
he paid
became
like a
one
good
with
citizen,
God
yeah.
and paid. And
Oh, damn.
now he probably is the CEO of a corporation. And
Unlikely. Not with those tattoos.
hey, man, I fucking.
Are you a CEO?
I'm
He's so
there's-
CEO, that's my time.
I'm right.
But I didn't say, but he did have some face tats too.
Oh, big difference.
That's a
Big
thing.
difference.
That's what
See,
I
you're
mean.
being a little pussy about hand tattoos. It's like, no, there's no way I'm gonna be a CEO. We're not planning on it already.
And the tears I saw weren't tattoos, by the way. He didn't have tear tattoos.
Oh,
He
see.
had like a star.
So he
LA.
was, dude, so that's a cute thing. So maybe he wasn't that thug.
Maybe I saw the white game, but
Oh, damn, not a big dick.
because I don't know. I didn't
Yo,
know
the
it was
game's
big.
got he's got a monster piece on him.
I don't know why you guys know that, but whatever.
Because it's all
This
over,
is
dude.
the other side of the beehive.
Dude, everybody knows
we know
that.
everybody's piece
Sounds like
size.
the other side of the rainbow right now.
Yeah, we'll take it. Look at my
Proud
shoes.
Boys, yeah. But I mean, I did. My brother and I. When we were at
No,
the mall-
Proud Boys. Proud
the
Boys.
real Proud Boys. The real
You look
Proud.
at me, Proud Boy, right?
I never thought that.
Oh, thank
I
you,
did,
thank you, because I get it all the
I
time.
thought St. Jude's. But when my brother and I were in PR for Christmas, I was 18. Yeah, I just got out of high school, so I was 18. He's a year older, 19. We just booked a trip. We were out there for like 2 months, and we were at the mall. Just saw 3 guys run up on a woman, demand her purse. She didn't want to. Pistol whipped her, took it, and just dipped. So if you wanted a real crime story, there's your real crime
There
story.
it
You
is.
ever seen anything like that?
That was in Barceloneta, the outlets. Yeah.
That
Have you
sounds
ever seen
dangerous there.
We were waiting for piraguas, which is like our version of snow cones. And we just saw it happen. You know, it was like maybe 20 yards away from us.
You're rock hard right now, aren't
I
you?
am so fucking rock hard.
It's
the language, bitches getting pistol whipped. I'm just fucking, I'm dying
He's
over
like
here.
blackface. I'm all over.
he loves Tory Lanez, he loves Chris Brown, Mel Gibson,
Bobby Brown.
Alec Baldwin.
Hey, before we go, let's tell people why you're here, Josifer.
Oh, yes. I mean, did you want to, or did you want me to?
Go ahead, dude.
200th episode, which happened 3 episodes. This is 203.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 episodes ago, he asked me to make an art piece for this podcast. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
He paid me for it, and I had a lot of fun. I do apologize to him and then now to you personally, just because I did get the digital art done, but I didn't get the printed stuff because when I ordered it, they're like, oh, 5 to 7 business days. Well, no big fucking deal. I had like a week ahead of time. So like by the time I would have received it, I would have still had a week to give it to you guys. Never even fucking shipped. So I called him like I was livid. I was pissed. I'm like, man, I'll make sure I get it to you as quick as possible. So I had to order it from another source. But this is the one.
Nice.
It's the same art, but now printed on canvas.
Nice.
I haven't opened it yet either. So if you can see, it's still in its box. So
we don't know if it's gonna be good or what.
it should be. I hope so. So if it's not though, I'd feel terrible.
Do you carry a knife?
No.
He's
This is
Mexican, not Puerto Rican.
This is the second time. So Brian was here, ladies and gentlemen, earlier trying to show us some stuff on the behind the cameras, the jack, and there was a zip tie we needed to cut from back there, and they asked him like, "It's like Angel, do you have a knife?" I'm all, "No."
Well, I'm Puerto Rican, so that's like
Only when I work. That's a nice knife, dude.
Do you know who Luis Gomez is?
Sounds familiar.
He's the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. He's a comedian.
Oh yeah.
He used to host a podcast with Michael Bisping. He's on Legion of Skanks.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I think it looks good.
Damn.
Have you seen it, Justin, or not?
I kind of saw a picture of it.
Look at that, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
That is fucking sexual.
Wow.
Thank you so much. man.
Wow. A
That's
pleasure,
awesome.
See
dude.
it on camera. Or, I know they can't hear me. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I tried to put them on, like, I guess.
Well, we do have the photo, so we'll post the photo, but
So
maybe we'll take a photo with it. Oh, just put it right here in the middle.
that was literally the 7th iteration of my drawing. I went through 6 before I decided on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need help?
So what was it? What did you draw it with? Is this painting or is this
so-
digital?
It's a digital art, so I use Adobe Fresco.
Okay.
It's like a drawing one. Digital is newer to me. I'm more used to like pen, paper, paint brushes and stuff. But I asked him, he said he wanted a digital one too, so I'm like, okay, I can just do it on the computer. But yeah, I do multiple. It's covering your face with the little shipping tag thing, but
We'll show it. We got the picture.
But it was fun. I enjoy making art. It's cool to just kind of sit down, play some blast music, or listen to some shows or whatever, podcasts, movies I've seen already. And there goes.
my
is
God.
That's literally the coolest. It's all right. It's fucking.
Blast music.
Yeah, but I tried capturing your guys' personality, literally in just the face, which was arguably the hardest part. And I watched one where you had more of a beard, right? Like you're growing yours a little bit more.
I go back and forth, yeah.
But there was the one episode I watched where you had one, so I'm like, I like the beard look on it.
I think you fucking nailed it.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Thank you, man. And I told you before, dude, because I showed this to you from a phone, right? So we kind of knew what it was gonna look like, but we were all amazed. And then I showed a few people. Dre was one of them. It's like, holy shit, dude, that is so cool. So, and I told you before, man, I'm counting on you for future projects, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So that's kind of what I've been doing actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you is this something you venture into that if somebody's looking for something like this that you're
Funny
open
enough,
to
word of
concepts?
mouth is what it's been. At some point, I do, I guess, want to make that my legit, maybe only source of income, almost,
Right.
or main source, I should say. But so if anyone wants anything, let me know. Usually, I haven't like promoted it well, other than a couple stories on Instagram. I know.
Yeah.
Angel's seen a couple of them, like when I drew a Ninja Turtle or whatever. But
Yeah, you drew a Ninja Turtle. It's pretty badass. Now, do you also do painting?
yeah,
Like,
do paintings.
yeah. What do you think?
Speechless.
I'm blown away.
Speechless.
It's fucking
Absolutely
awesome.
speechless.
We gotta figure out where to hang
Yeah, you nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Yo, he did pay you for this?
He did.
Yeah, just make sure.
He promptly paid.
Oh, good.
Although he was a bit pompous. with the
I'm all. He paid for it. No. Oh, okay.
I have Venmo, or you can give me cash. Cut me a check. I don't fucking care. Fuck Apple Pay.
Thank you, man. I
that's
appreciate
beautiful.
it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the trust.
Should we get out of here?
Is it time already?
I think so.
What are we at?
Hour and 7.
Okay. You have a date, right?
I don't have a date.
Oh.
That was a joke. That was-
You want to stick around? Or?
Well, you've already dismantled your.
It's okay. I can hold it. I
talking
gotta
piece.
take a piss.
No, we can get out of here.
Okay. All right, host. Tell everybody where they can find you, where they can find this kind of art. everything about you, the pod, everything.
I'm not super active, but _butterpecan_ Puerto Rican. I know that's a lot, but follow me and my homies on Beanzzz and Rice. That's 3 Z's and Rice. YouTube is preferably the place to go because we have a show. We have a lot of visuals, but otherwise, I still think it's pretty funny if you just.
Hey, you guys are
listen to
killing
it.
the YouTube game, though.
It's been a lot of fun, this journey, getting to know people like you guys. So appreciate the support and the help.
Jack, you want to tell people where to find you?
Yeah, man, you can find me on Instagram at Jack Burger Design. You can see all the projects that I've working on, and promoting friends and other stuff like that.
Remember that I don't know if you want to take over that podcast that they asked me about videos. Is there something you want to tackle or?
Yeah, I would have to do some more research on
Okay.
how to do that.
Yeah, because they're willing to pay, and I thought about you because you guys live out there. So you can catch me at Angel Severa on Instagram, Angel Severa on Facebook. That's my last name, Cervera. I'm also doing No Hablo de Español with the one and only, the podfather himself, Dre. Our new home on Instagram is Spanish Laughs, and our new home on YouTube is No Hablo de Español. We got a new game. I'm teaching him how to write now. So now he's writing and spelling his own words. We're still trying to give money away, so follow it. Follow the instructions. Same game, same fun, new rules. And point is still the same, just give money away. So
You hear that? He thinks colored people are illiterate. You know?
Dre is. But anyway, yeah.
Okay. You can catch me on the gram, Lord_long_balls. That's with a Z at the end. Share, subscribe every Monday.
Sonny will share.
Go to YouTube. Again, like they said, the visuals are much funner. But share with your friends, share with your mom. And yeah, we appreciate everybody listening. Again, dude, speechless.
Yeah, thank
what
you
a
so much,
fucking
man. That was awesome.
what an amazing piece.
I really appreciate you, dude. That's
Yes.
pretty badass. We love it.
A revamp.
Yeah, dude. Maybe it's time. What do you think? Is that it, host? Anything else?
No, that's it for me. It's, as Ange said at the beginning, your weekly boys.
That's right. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there. We will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Cue music.
You're supposed to say peace.
Oh, peace.
Cue
I don't
music.
know. I just always hear the music at the end.